Lately, my weeks have been feeling like a mix of constant planning, creating, and trying to stay a few steps ahead. A lot of what I do looks exciting from the outside, but most of it is actually made up of small decisions, tiny details, and a lot of behind-the-scenes work. So in between all of that, I've been getting better at building in smaller resets, just enough to break up the pace and come back feeling a little more clear-headed. Here's a little bit of what that balance has looked like lately. So on today's agenda, we have a little bit of everything. I have a client call at 11 a.m., so in a couple of hours with a potential new client, so that's always exciting. I've also gotten the green light on 2 different shoots. So for one of them, I need to start sourcing props, and I think I can also even start to shoot today. I have another shoot where I have to start putting together the shot list and mood board, so that's always exciting. So all in all, lots of exciting and fun things happening in the next couple hours, really. Okay, let's get started on work. I still got a little bit of time before my 11 a.m. meeting, so I'm gonna run out really quick to the grocery store to get the fresh ingredient props for the shoot. Also, can you believe the tree outside my window is finally blooming? I'm so excited. It's like everything's coming back to life. I always try to find the best quality, freshest produce for shoots, which is why I oftentimes find myself in the most expensive grocery store in the city. This time, I'm on the lookout for spring and summer fruits and veggies, lots of green with some pops of color. This is probably one of those parts of the job that sounds a little random on paper, but I oddly love it. It's one of the first moments where an idea starts feeling a little more tangible, and I can start picturing how everything will eventually come together on set. So I have like a little bit of time before my call. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up for one of the shoots I had planned for today. But just in case, I'm actually going to set a timer for 10 minutes before my call. I always do this when I start a new task that's kind of close to when a call is going to start, just because I don't want to accidentally miss it, because that's definitely happened in the past before. I'm going to set my timer my alarm for 10:50 a.m. So we are going to be really prepared. Okay, so slight change of plans. I got hungry, so I made myself a little bowl of granola. So I'm going to eat, and then I'll set up, and then I'll have my call. Hi, how's it going? Pretty good. It's been busy, but in a good way. Yeah, no, I appreciate you reaching out. I'd love to hear a bit more about kind of what your goals are for the summer shoot. Client calls are usually less about jumping straight into creative ideas and more about listening first. Understanding what isn't currently working for them, where they feel stuck with content, and figuring out how I can help solve these gaps through my services. So maybe a good idea is if we shot on location, like at a house, but like a house that's meant for photo shoots. So you have the access to like a nice bathroom setting, but also maybe like a nice like backyard, and you get like a little bit of both is kind of my initial thought. I think what I'm gonna do in the meantime is focusing on short, quick tasks. So the first one is I'm gonna start ordering some props for an upcoming shoot. The client was so kind to send some of the specific glassware that she wants to use for the shoot, so I'm gonna go ahead and order it right now. Something people don't always realize is that prop sourcing isn't really about buying a bunch of pretty things. I'm usually looking for pieces that add texture, color, and dimension, but also help create a more believable lifestyle context around the products I'm shooting without pulling attention away from them. So this is my current shopping cart for this shoot. Okay, I'm ready to place my order. It's gonna be quite a bit of money. I'm about to start making the mood board for an upcoming shoot for yet another client. So I'm gonna take you on a quick look at what that process looks like. Once a mood board is finalized, it basically becomes my shoot plan. On shoot day, I'm usually referencing it pretty closely for image composition, styling direction, lighting notes, and all the smaller details that help keep the final gallery feeling cohesive and aligned with the original concept. After spending a lot of time on mood boards and screen-based planning, I've been trying to step away from that a bit more intentionally. Reading has become my way to reset after busy work days. It helps me slow my thoughts down and come back with a clearer head instead of just staying in that constant visual overload. In the past 2 weeks, I've managed to finish these 2 books, and I'm currently reading this one. A question I think about a lot is how you stay creatively inspired when your work and daily life start to feel like the same routine. And for me, it's less about waiting for inspiration and more about paying attention to the small shifts in my environment, like the way light changes throughout the day in Seattle, or how different spaces make me think differently about composition and mood. Even outside of work, I try to notice things that don't feel directly related to photography because those are usually what end up shaping the ideas I bring into future shoots. It's now time for lunch break. I made just a really simple fried rice with leftovers in my fridge because I refuse to go grocery shopping for myself at this point on busy days. So this is usually what my lunch setup looks like. I'm usually eating lunch while being on my laptop, surrounded by all this like photo gear and products that I've been shooting. So just another day in the life of a product photographer. Moving to a new city by myself has definitely reset my creativity in ways. I don't always pull direct inspiration from the city or the people in it, but having easy access to both the outdoors and small city escapes has made a big difference in how I reset my mind. Those little breaks help clear things out and make space for new ideas to come through more naturally. Now I'm going to work on another task, which is to find location options. So I have 2 upcoming shoots, and the reason that these are particularly exciting is that they are with local Seattle-based businesses, which means we all get to come together and just create magic on an actual shoot location together. The goal for both of these shoots is to show a lifestyle component for their products. So that being said, I'm on the lookout for locations that kind of evoke a home setting. So we're looking for places that have like a really nice kitchen to showcase some wellness products for one brand. And so for the other brand, I'm looking for a house with a beautiful, elegant, luxurious bathroom that we could shoot in with models, as well as a nice landscaped outdoor space. Locations are absolutely so important, especially when it comes to a lifestyle shoot. I'm looking to make sure that the colors of the settings of the rooms match the brand's aesthetic. I'm looking for spaces that are big enough and designed in a way so that the models and the whole crew are also comfortable being in it. I also want to make sure that the location is in a safe neighborhood and it's centrally located enough that it's easy for everyone in Seattle to get to. And as a photographer, I'm also looking for elements such as, does the space have enough natural light? Does the space have enough different corners of interest for me to switch up the shots? Things like that. When I returned to my studio, I was so excited to see a delivery from OOFOS. I'm on my feet all day during shoots, so their award-winning comfort technology has been a great source of support. Lately, I've been trying to find a better balance between staying productive and actually giving myself slower moments that feel fully disconnected from work. Getting outside like this makes that a lot easier because there's not really a choice. You're away from notifications, away from screens, and it forces you to just be present in a different way. And even though I really value my work, there's something refreshing about not thinking about it for a while, letting my mind reset, and coming back with a bit more space to think clearly again. It's usually these slower moments that bring everything back into perspective. It's a different pace of thinking. Less about creating, more about refining and organizing. I have a new client, which I'm so excited about, so I'm going to be sending out a contract and a retainer invoice to get that project started. I'm also going to do some follow-up with the call, reply to some emails. It's going back through everything that's already been made, tightening up the details, and making sure things are consistent and just slowly bringing structure to all the work that's already in motion. And now I'm going to be focusing on editing, specifically starting to edit photos from the shoot that you saw yesterday, as well as this vlog. People sometimes ask how I manage to keep up with editing vlogs while working full-time, and honestly, it really depends on the week. During busy periods, it becomes more about finding small pockets of time to chip away at it rather than trying to do everything at once, and accepting that the pace won't always be consistent.